Hi everyone, this is Ellen Thompson-Jennings, and I want to welcome you to the recording of the meeting. For those of you that are missed today, I thought I'd better record it because it was my bad yesterday that I missed the meeting scheduled due to being ill over the weekend and kind of losing all track of days in my calendar. So today's presentation is about navigating the Forever site. So we'll start by looking at, this is the Forever site. You can always get to Forever by going to forever.com, or if you're in the site and you want to get back to where you're at, to the main page, then if you click the Forever icon or logo, you're going to get taken back to this main page. So at the top, if you think of it in terms of ribbons, at the top you'll find the ribbon and it'll say who your ambassador is. I hope it says that it's me. And then the next below it is the logo. And then we have digitization. That is where you can you can order a Forever box and have your items digitized. This works especially well for, films or DVDs or VHS tapes, things that you don't have necessarily the technology to deal with. Preserve and share. That is where you store all your whatever you're saving at Forever. So I have all my photos, videos, audio, and all of my genealogy at Forever. And in the coming weeks, we'll talk about how I save my genealogy there. I think that's in 2 weeks. So create and print. When you hover over that one, you'll see all the things that you can create once you have your photos there. So, you don't have to have all your photos there before you start creating. I know people that just use their free storage to create books, and so you can create auto books, photo books. Auto books are really cool because you can have all of your photos in your Forever account, say in one album, and you just click get started and you instantly have a book. There's also photo gifts. So of course, tabletops, ornament, coasters, magnets, puzzles, and blankets. I love the blankets. I ended up giving blankets to all my family for Christmas last year. Drinkware, photo mugs, frosted glasses, water bottles. I have a water bottle with my dog Callie on it. Wall decor, cards and stationery, and then the new planners are in there, so you can make up a journal either for a daily, monthly, or yearly, and then calendars and photo prints. So there's lots of things you can create with your photos. Also, you'll see Artisan 6. Artisan 6 just recently had a price drop. It's now $129.99 all the time, and I love it for making my genealogy books and my some of my more specialized books. And Pixels to Pages is if you get into Artisan, then Pixels to Pages is great because there's a lot of teaching and learning about Artisan 6. And also digital art. I'm kind of a digital art junkie, so that's where you purchase any extra elements and paper that you want to use in your Artisan 6 program. So that's create and print. Then products, you can get a more overview of all the products. This is where you can also buy gift certificates or join Forever Club, and you can also see everything. You can even see, you can see how you can become an ambassador. And if you're interested in becoming an ambassador, I'd love to have you join my team. And if that's something of interest to you, then drop me a note and we can talk about it. So another item in this one ribbon is blog. And so you'll see here that the blog is about various things about Forever. So photo restoration, new enhancements, things you can do with your photos. Sometimes it's just talking about World Backup Day or C.C. Moore, who is a genetic genealogist that I know. So let's go back. And then across beside the blog is the deals page. And that's probably, I think, one of the most important pages that I look at all the time is it gives you all the deals that are currently happening. So there's always a deal of the day that's specifically for artisan art. And then you'll have the most current deals. And then you'll see on this weekend, we're going to have a flash sale. So you're going to get 50% all of those photo gifts and things that we talked about that you can use your photos to create. We also have a 40% off of forever boxes. So it's a perfect time to start getting organized and start working towards, you know, having all your photos and videos and everything all in one space. That's something that I have done, and I was really happy that I did that, especially this spring when we had so many fires in Alberta. And in fact, we had a fire here not far from us, and we were told that we would have to be able to be evacuated within 15 minutes. And at first I was thinking, oh my God, what should I take? And then I realized, oh, I have all my photos in forever, everything's scanned, I don't have to worry about that. So I mean, it was just me and Callie, and I grabbed a couple of mementos out of my china cabinet that I wanted, and we were ready to go. So, you know, there is some peace of mind from putting it all in one place. So then you'll see, so that's the deal tab. We're going to click on that forever logo and take us back to the main page. Now here you can see that you have your shopping cart, and you also have the little icon person. When I hover over it, it shows my name. It shows that I have 16, let me move my thing there. It shows I've used 69% of my 317.5 gigabytes in my storage account. I have a balance of $61.73 in my Forever Club. If you're not familiar with Forever Club is a way of saving for a project. So I have, actually right now I have 3 Forever Clubs. So I have $25 coming out of my account 3 times a month. I'm going to remove one of them because Forever had a deal a little while ago. If you started up a Forever Club account and did it for 3 months, you not only got the storage for free that comes with that, but you also would get, they would match you. So I started a $25 Forever Club account, and I just got my Forever $25 coupon that I can use on something with it, whatever I decide to print or make, or, you know, so that's what you can do. So anyways, Forever Club is you choose the amount of money that you want to put aside each month, and it's like a savings program. It's your money. You can use it for whatever you want, and there are no fees. So it truly is your money, and it's a great way to save for Christmas or a big project, or if you want to buy storage and you think that, well, I don't have enough money to do that, you can set aside in club. Now, another thing you can do is you can set up a club account. So say, for instance, you did a $25 one, and then you decide to do the preserve and share and get one of the, let me go here, you know, a 25 gig account. Well, that is, if you go here and then we go to 24 months, that's $16.49 a month. So you could have a $25 account, a club account, and then have your monthly payments come directly out of it. So you'd be paying for your storage, your 25 gig of storage, and you would also be accumulating a little bit of extra money that you could use for something else. So just a thought. Anyway, so we'll go back to Forever, main page. And so you see that I have the club account. Then I have, because I work for Forever, I have a back office, my account, my orders. Forever Box Center is for if you do buy a Forever box, you'll know exactly where it is in the process. So as soon as it ships, you'll see it in there. You'll see that, you know, it's once you receive it, then you fill that box, and then you turn it back into FedEx and have them scan it in, and then you can follow when it arrives at the digitization center. It will be scanned in, and it's pretty much like a pizza delivery. You'll know exactly where it is in the process. Any downloads I have is here. Refer friends, important button in case you want to tell your friends about how wonderful of an experience you had with Forever. Then you can send them this link. They will get 2 gig of storage to use, as well as $20 to spend. And when they spend it on buying something, then you'll get $20 as well. So it's a win-win for both. Pixels to Pages. Well, I belong to Pixels to Pages. I probably don't use it as much as I should, because it is a wonderful program. They do amazing things at Pixels to Pages. So here you can also get to your library, your albums, your tags, your print projects. Now, print projects are important because when you are, whether you're making something in Create and Print or through Artisan, you can have your print projects, all your projects under print projects. So when you're creating something in Create and Print, it's auto saving all the time. So you can come back to a project. So you don't have to complete a project. You can come back to it and pick up where you left off. So in my print projects right now, I believe I would have, let me see, we're going to go there. I'm working on a recipe book, and that should be in there. Give it a couple seconds. My internet's a little slow. Oh, I made some journals. Here we go. Cooking with family. Now this is a work in progress. So you can see that I've worked out some of the pages. And then, so here you can see I've done this page, but this page I haven't done, or I can choose any of the other pages and move it into the lineup. So what I'm doing is I am taking my mother's recipes, and I am making them, and then taking photographs and then adding them to this cookbook, and eventually I will have it printed. So that's in my projects. So anything you start as a template out of Create and Print, that goes into your projects. With Artisan, once you've completed your program or whatever you've created in Artisan, once you save it and you can send it to the print projects to be printed, you don't have to print it immediately. It can go here, and you can then save it for when there's a sale. And so you can always find your project under print projects. The delete bin, once you delete something from your account, you are able to, if you decide that I shouldn't have deleted that, then you can go to the delete bin and retrieve it back out. So let's go to my library. I just want to show you a couple of things there, and then we will call it a day. So here we are at the library. Across the top, you'll see I have the library, albums, tags, projects, connections, and profile. And then below that, you'll see the upload. So this is where you can upload your photographs from your computer, sorry. And also you can search by, any tags or file names or descriptions that you might have on your photos. And we'll talk about that a little bit more next week. Across from there, you'll see all files, but there's a drop down, and you can choose favorites, not in albums, not tagged, neither tagged nor in albums, show only photos, videos, audio, projects, or documents. So it's a way of looking for specifics, that you're searching for. So I use this sort of to figure out where I'm at. So if I like to tag my things and then I put them in albums. So if I put not tagged, now you'll see that this is going to change the view, and some of the things will be gone. So I've tagged those things. So this tells me that these things are not tagged. Another way, if you went back to the all favorites again, and then I chose, I'm selling some things on eBay, so I have these things here. You'll see I have some pictures of when we were in Ontario, and I can then choose not in albums, because I put that in albums. And you'll see if I scroll back down, all those photos are now gone, except for a couple that are not part of that album. So you can see that it's a way of looking to see where you're at with whatever you're trying to do. And then, so, that's my work process. I tag things and then I put them in albums, but you can, it's up to you how you want to do that. You'll also see that I have 60,513 files in Forever. And across this ribbon of things, you'll see that I have it set up so it's organized by date taken. So newest first, but I could choose to do oldest first, or if I want to look for something that I've uploaded recently, I can look for, upload date, and then I'll see things just based on upload. You'll also see over here, I can sort by year. So if I want to go to 2014, it'll take me, well, I didn't have any items for 2014, but if I pick 2017, it's going to give me all the things that I had for 2017. And then I can actually even choose the month if I want to. So there's a lot of ways of looking at your files and finding things. Now, using, of course, tags, that helps a lot. And we'll talk about that next week. So a couple of the things that I wanted to also talk about is, again, this is where you can see your projects. This is where you can see connections, and connections is new. It used to be called friends and family, but there was a little bit of a, you made people friends and family, but then you couldn't choose which people you wanted to see things. So it was more general, too general. And so now I can actually set up, I can invite somebody to Forever, and then I can set up a group. And so if I want to set up a group, for a sports group, so if you have a team that you want to share photos with, or if you're a genealogist and you have some collaborating people that you want to collaborate with and you share photos, I'd use that a lot for some of the files, because I can then share that folder with that person, and then they can easily download. And if I choose, they can actually upload to that file folder as well. Now it's going to use some of my space, but that's fine with me. So, think about that for your projects. It's a great way to, deal with those large files that you're trying to share, and you don't have to worry about it. You just put it in that folder, and you can put, like I say, photos, videos, audios, PDFs, anything like that. And let me just take you back to the library. And so, for instance, if we go to that upload button, it'll take you to this screen where you select the files from your computers. But, take a look at these extensions. It shows you that what kind of photos and documents you can do, what kind of videos, what kind of audios, and you can put a lot of things. Like I say, I have everything that I possibly can in Forever, because I know that then my children are the beneficiaries of my account. Now, the other thing I should tell you is, when you look at your account, you're going to see the passwords, your preferences, your ambassadors. storage, preservation settings. So if you look at that, you can see that after 1 year, after I pass, my private things are going to be accessible to all my connections. So now that I've, with this new thing for connections, I'm going to make some connections with the people that I have added to, to my connections. And then they'll be able to access, they'll see my stuff automatically. No matter what, it will no longer, any of my private things will be able to be viewed by connections. So, look at this and decide what you want. And also another thing I should mention with in regards to connections, when you have someone that you want to be the beneficiary of your account, and that works only with basically with someone like with the paid account. So like my sons, if you hover over them, you can make them the manager of your account. So that means that they are also able to go into your account and help you organize. But when you pass away, they would have access. They wouldn't be able to delete any folder files or anything like that, but they'll have access. And so it's a way of preserving, when Forever says preserving your memories for your lifetime plus 100 years, they really do mean that. So we talked about Forever and all the different ribbons. We talked about connections. We talked about refer a friend, my account. We talked about club and a flash sales. And I think that's basically it. So I hope this has been helpful, and have a great day.